Good evening and welcome to Thai PBS World. Tonight we are still following the latest development of the deadly new coronavirus outbreak, which has by now spread to over 20 countries. And by the latest count, the death toll in China has jumped above 360. And in Thailand, there's an anxious wait as the 160 Thais who have been stranded in the Chinese city of Wuhan, the epicenter of the deadly outbreak, are to be flown home tomorrow.
The
Thai citizens in Wuhan will be the first group of Thais to be evacuated following the virus outbreak and the subsequent lockdown, which effectively stopped all travel into and out of the city. An Air Asia flight will depart from Bangkok tomorrow morning for the much-awaited evacuation. Public Health Minister Anutin Charnvirakul said the Thais will be screened by Chinese medical authorities before being allowed on the flight. And as part of an international standard procedure, they will be subject to a 14-day observation in a quarantine area to ensure that they are not infected before being allowed to go home. He said the top priority is to ensure that after their ordeal in Wuhan, they will not be subject to any more pressure during the quarantine. He said they will be closely monitored by a team of psychiatrists. Anutin said authorities concerned have designated a number of quarantine areas for the returnees, but declined to be specific out of fears that there might be opposition from local people. Anutin was apparently referring to Indonesia, where local villagers staged a protest against a plan by authorities to use a remote island as a virus quarantine area for Indonesians evacuated from Wuhan. Anutin said the flight to Wuhan tomorrow morning will also carry medical supplies and equipment donated by Their Majesties the King and Queen to be handed over to Chinese medical authorities to help with their fight against the deadly virus. Like in many other countries, in Thailand, the sudden surge in demand for surgical masks and hand gel has led to hoarding and a hike in their prices. There have been reports of the much sought-after products being wiped off the shelves in many locations. The committee in charge of price control of the Commerce Ministry today decided to step in to deal with the situation. It has added surgical masks and hand sanitizers into the list of controlled goods. That means their prices and distribution, as well as their export, will be subject to official control. Commerce Minister Jurin Laksanavisit said the measure is needed to deal with the shortage and soaring prices of the two items which have been in much demand since the coronavirus outbreak. The cabinet will be asked to approve the price control measure during their weekly meeting tomorrow. Chinese tourists here have also been buying up surgical masks to bring back to China, where their supplies are also running short. Meanwhile, the spokeswoman of China's foreign ministry admitted today that China is in urgent need of medical equipment, medical masks, and protective suits. Amid the gloomy situation in Wuhan, there has been a small piece of good news in Thailand when Thai doctors announced they have successfully treated a Wuhan coronavirus patient with a combination of antiviral drugs. Dr. Kliengsak Atipornmanit, a doctor at Ratchavithi Hospital in Bangkok, said he treated a 71-year-old female patient from China with a combination of drugs used in HIV and flu treatments. He said the patient was first admitted to a hospital in Wuhan, but after her condition worsened, was moved to Ratchavithi Hospital. He said the patient was in severe condition when she arrived at the hospital. But after she was treated with the cocktail of antiviral drugs, her condition improved satisfactorily, and within 48 hours, the result changed from being positive to negative. The announcement by the Thai doctors made media headlines worldwide, probably one of a very few pieces of positive news about the deadly virus outbreak so far. However, medical experts have cautioned that the drugs might have proven effective in the individual case, but are still far from being considered standard drugs against the deadly virus. They said a large scale of tests is needed before they can be conclusive about their effectiveness. And a senior Thai doctor today described the drug cocktail only as candlelight and not yet light at the end of the tunnel. But light or candlelight is still good news anyway. And that's all for Thai PBS World tonight. Thank you for watching.